Sahibu Saif's Mawlid.
Yes?
I wanted to understand.
Yeah, I don't know. Think for yourself first. When you know something, then I'll tell you. You cannot make the connection between Ashura, where those ones who say to Hazrat Hussein, we love you, we'll die for you, all our children and everything, we put on top of our heads and we die for you. You cannot make that connection. But then they betray, and you cannot make that connection to what has happened during Shaf and his Mawlid. You understand? It's happened his whole life, but specifically it happened in his Mawlid, no? And it's happening in your lifetime, and it's happening to us, and it's happening to me. People coming and saying, throwing themselves to make a big show to kiss our feet is a show. That kissing of feet, it means that whatever that you put on top of me, I accept. That is just a token gesture. It's not just like that. It is a symbol of something much bigger. So then what happens when you think that the Shaykh is actually putting his authority on you? What do? At that time, do you kiss his feet? No, forget about biting our feet off. You want to climb up to our head and cut it off. Yes? We put some authority on them, which all the time they're kissing our feet or our hands, meaning that, okay, there's no authority there. They're just bending down. But when we say, no, turn right, don't turn left. Leave, don't stay. Stay, don't leave. When we put our authority there, are they bending down to say, yes, I accept? No. Whatever excuse they give. Then later you discover, not only in that action, then they're trying to find every reason way from the beginning. Every reason way from the beginning to say, we have never accepted you anyway. You understand? So those ones that they convince themselves to leave Hazrat Hussein, so many of them, they not only betray at that time, but they betray his memory also. They say, well, we never believed in him anyway. Because you have to kill that. You have to kill that love in order to make that decision. Then they will forget every word, everything that has happened. They will deny everything that's happened. Hazrat Ali is saying, the one who teaches you one word, you are a slave to him for 40 years. So many people that have, let me speak from my experience. Shab and his experience, so of course more than that. But from our experience, I make that open also, that we are not giving them one word. We're giving them our life. We're giving them from our wealth. We're giving them from our love. For years. And when we have to put our authority on them because they are making wrong moves to destroy themselves, they spit back at us and they curse. All those years that we've done, we've helped, and that we've loved, well, not only they forget, but it's as if we put so much poison to them. But it's okay. Our reason of doing that is not to get anything back from them. We're doing that because it's the right thing to do. Everyone is going to go according to their nature. If your nature is to give, you will give. It doesn't matter who you give to. You will give, as our Shaykh. He is the servant of the most generous, as it was with Hazrat Osman, the time when he was collecting so much zakat, and they gave already to all the Muslims. Now there's still zakat that they have to give. They started giving to the non-Muslims. That he's helping and he's giving charity, Shaykh Effendi, and giving sohbat and giving his life and his love and his time when there are no Muslims around who wants to take it from this friend of Allah. He was giving it in the streets of New York to every passerby that was there. We see it, no? In our own eyes. When we made zikr on 39th Street, he would come down at 3 o'clock in the morning. In tahajjud time, after praying, he would come down and he would look and he would pray for every wrong person who passes by. He would pray for them and would ask Allah to change their hearts for them to become better. And we see with our own eyes people who are drunk, people who are gone crazy because of the drugs that they take, but when they see him, their face change and they just want to stand there looking at him. And they say, I feel very good now. I'm looking at you and your face is filled with light. I feel very comfortable. I think you are good people. They don't know us, they just want to be with Shaykh Effendi. So everyone is going to act according to the nature. So those who are giving, they will still give, knowing that they are going to curse back at you, but they still have to give. They cannot go against their nature. It's okay. They're giving it for the sake of Allah. May Allah forgive me, inshallah. Al-Fatiha.